Glad to have you along from Evanston, Illinois, Ryan Field. It's the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors and the Northwestern Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, the Rainbow Warriors head coach told me before the game, this is a very motivated squad. Coming in here against a Big Ten team, these guys have a lot to prove. He said, we're not intimidated in an environment like this, and I expect our players to be the best version of themselves today. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Wildcats offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes the junior running back. He scored 4 times in their last game, just under 100 yards in the W. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback may change this route. Single back formation, and they give it to it.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains.
Finding some room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
The give to the left. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Right back to the well. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Escapes the pressure going right. Touchdown, Northwestern. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And he puts through the extra point. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. So Hawaii's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
I don't think the receiver was expecting that much heat on that throw. He came out of his break, and it's almost as if he thought the quarterback was going to take a bit off of it and give him a chance, but he had no shot on that incompletion.
Complete to the left. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Pressure coming. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hawaii! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Got room to work. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Wildcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll be stopped at the 41, but 10 on that play.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Makes the grab. It's Wagner. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Unloads to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Just keep slinging it. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on third down, forcing the fourth down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Finds his man. It's Brown. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Looking long. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Gets rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Takes a hit as he fires. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
Yeah, and what a good job by the defense. The objective number 1 in the passing game, get pressure on the quarterback, get hits, because those hits, Palmer, they add up, don't they?
They do, and for this quarterback, he's going to have to do a really good job moving forward of not seeing ghosts and not letting those hits you're talking about start to affect him. That won't be the last time he gets hit in this game. This is a pass rush that can get home, so this guy's physical toughness and his mental toughness is now going to get challenged.
He'll throw it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Stopped short of the first down marker, and now they might have to settle for the field goal and maybe tie the game going into the half. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. To the air, it's Childs. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Quick step and go. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
Wants to keep it in the air. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. They'll send out the kicker here. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And guys, that 3-ball has us all tied up here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. The give. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll go right back to him. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Oh, they're after him. Almost had the completion, just missed. Northwestern will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete on the right side. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Rice. Across the 25, he's got room. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Hawaii.
And if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Back to throw, it's Childs. Rushes on him. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's going to run it. There he goes. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. Northwestern ready to dial one up on first down.
This guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw on the previous play, and now he's showing off the speed, and you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's first down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long if they can't find a way to start slowing him down.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Stepping to the right, trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern!
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And the extra point is good. They put together an 81-yard drive, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And he's going to try to return this one. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's start with Texas, taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Longhorns, with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Let's now take a look at top 25 action. Now back to your game at Ryan Field. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know.
Northwestern will kick it off as we start the third quarter. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Running inside. It's Rice. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Pocket breaking down. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. The Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. Last time they had it, just a thing of beauty. Great balance between the run and pass, and it took them right to the end zone. Here's a hit, and he never had a chance.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Childs. Fires to the right. It's complete. Gets away from one, finds some space. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Great job by the quarterback bouncing back. Just got sacked the previous play. Now all of a sudden it's second and long, and everybody knows you're going to be throwing it. But he comes right back, stays in the pocket. He's staring down the field. He's not letting the rush affect him. He finds his open guy. He gets the completion. It's not a first down, but now you're set up 3rd and short. And this all of a sudden looking pretty good for the offense.
And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it.
And, man, this is a big decision coming up, right? Like, this is still a tie football game. So if you
look at this, guys, the offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Going for the marker on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Pulls it on the option. knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
To the air on second down. It's complete to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
The Rainbow Warriors trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
And the extra point is good. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of down.
Here's a little room there. And he'll take it to the house. He got touchdown, Wildcats.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he had the extra point to finish the drive. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. On the delay, it's Rice. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. To the ground, he's got it again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The run inside, it's Rice. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This defense so far, they've understood the mission. The mission is to get this fast, speedy quarterback on the ground. And they've got to him early, they've got to him often, and most importantly, they continue to get him on the ground and create these negative plays for this offense that creates a big hole for him.
Kick is in the air. Hauls it in at the 25. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work, Mike breaks into the open. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He gets it beyond the marker, and it'll be a first down for Northwestern.
And they haven't called his number.
They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Back to pass, it's Childs. Escapes the pressure to his right. Going to try to get it himself. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance.
Got it! He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Great job by the offense. Listen, the defense is going to sit back in zone. You know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first down.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. I don't know if it... And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now the play fake. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They'll make the big play, get the touchdown.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Throwing right. Working the big fella downfield and outside. He steps out right on the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Caught in the backfield, it's Rice. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you a huge third down. Wants to throw it. Under fire. Being chased. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. And the Rainbow Warriors are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. On the move, he fires. Catch. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things.
That is a nice break for the offense. Man, those are plays that you don't think about down the road, but those are turn.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you can tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Has it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Rice. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on fourth and goal. Slams ahead. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Hawaii.
I think most coaches on fourth and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big fourth down conversion.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the fourth. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. This defense has to hold it right where it is. Score tied late in the game. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Dropping back, it's Childs. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Now improvising. He's going to take off. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future. And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. At the 40, there he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
And the Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Now the offense has its shot to keep this game from going into overtime. Hand off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Hawaii calls its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on third down. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw. It's Childs. Zings it complete to the right. Final timeout taken by Hawaii. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Going to the ground. Maybe some room here. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
This drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Northwestern.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. Nerves of steel. Right down the boulevard on the game-winning chip shot. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese, making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse, just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it and practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.